Okay, folks, in another amazing spot today, we got a property here in Central Ontario on the waterfront. They've got a bunch of outbuildings already. You can see sheds kind of scattered about, and there's a cottage. There's a family cottage here and another family cottage over here. This was a shed that was built, I think it was Rona or whichever, and they're wishing they had found us before. But this is a beautiful waterfront location. You can see the water peeking out sort of through here. So what we've decided to do is match the roof on the existing cottage, which was actually two sheds put together, which is a really innovative way to get some space. And then they've asked us to do two more for them. So this was a really tight road. We had some trouble getting in here. It's the beginning of July, so everything is like as lush as it gets. And even though when you're like driving in a car or a truck or whichever, even walking, you might just assume that there's lots of space, but you can see up here how everything kind of grows in. It was really tough to get the buildings in here. We had to take our time and be careful. So just be mindful when we're trying to bring a building into your property. They're built tough and they can brush past some branches and some trees and whatnot. But today it was pretty tight getting in. So let me show you what we've done. We've added a couple of bunkies, identical, but mirror image bunkies. And a really cool way to do this. So let me show you what's the scoop here. I have to remember to take my level. We got them nice and leveled up. So before we got here, they took some time and they put in, this septic was already here. That's running out of the existing building. This isn't a part of the province here where we don't have to worry about permits and things like that, right? So additional outbuildings are no problem. So these buildings were designed as bunkie spaces. These are 10 by 16s, but they custom designed bathrooms into each of them. So this is just a little 4x4 space in the back right corner. They had us build the door for them, and then they're gonna put their own barn door sliding, barn door hardware over there. There's room over here for a little seating area, maybe a kitchenette. Got a big 3x4, 4x3 window in the back. One more in the front here. So again, this was built based on the wishes of the customer. And beside the existing cottage, so nice and close there. And then this one is very much the same, although it is the opposite. So they're facing each other. This one, the bathroom's on the left. So if you remember where we were, the septic's over here, so the plumbing is going to go down through here. They're going to put a flush toilet in here after they put the flooring in it. There's the other door that we packaged nicely so it didn't get damaged under transport. They're going to put that on a sort of a barn door slider there. So this back window looks over the existing porch. And we staggered the building so that when you come over out of the door, you don't go right into the other building. The door is sort of offset a little bit. And both of these have a red roof that matches the existing red roof on the cabins. Everything around here is a red roof. So it looks great. Dormers over the man doors. Those are good to have if you want to keep the drips off your head. These are Taiga package buildings, so they do have, oh, hang on. They do have ventilated roof systems. So these little guys right here are important. They let air up into the baffle vents that run up to the peak, and that's a fully ventilated roof peak. That's all included in the Taiga package with us, guys. That's something that I think is really important. If you're buying a shed and you're trying to convert it and insulate it and then condition the space, you need to ventilate that roof. That's really, really important stuff. So this is pine board and batten. The Taiga package also includes the pine interior, which you saw in these buildings. It's a beautiful V-match pine. We always trim out the doorways and the windows. And here we are. So now we got an additional 320 square feet of bunkie space, two separate bunkies for two of the grown kids here now at this property, looking over this beautiful lakefront location and looking great. Got them exactly where they wanted them. They built us a pad here. They do have machinery on site. So now we have not one, but two bunkies, which is effectively added, you know, two more bedrooms here for family at the cottage. So if you're looking for a bunkie or a cabin or a small space for an office or a gym or whatever, place for the puppy maybe, check us out at highlandoutbuildings.com. And you can call me anytime at 309-9088. We'd love to chat with you and build you something custom too. Cheers.